welcome back to Cravings Adventures. I'm Karen Ahmed and I've said this before, but with great Rechad Masala comes great responsibility. Recently, I made a huge batch of Rechad Masala and I've been making many recipes with it. Today, I'm going to be making a really simple recipe. I'm going to be making Rechad fried shrimp. This shrimp is encased in this Rechad Masala and then it's dipped in semolina and fried. This is a great recipe. You can eat it with a side of fish curry or dal and rice, and it's absolutely delicious. Before I go any further with this recipe, do make sure to subscribe to my channel and make sure to ring the bell so you're notified every time I upload a new video. Now let's get cooking. Today we're going to be making a delicious Rechad Masala paste, and I'm going to be using this to flavor my shrimp. I'm going to start with 30 beautiful Kashmiri chilies. I've just removed the stems and I've torn them in half to discard the seeds. These chilies are not incredibly spicy and they have a wonderful red color. I've discarded all of the seeds and I'm going to add these torn chilies into my food processor. Next, I'm going to add 2 teaspoons of cumin seeds, followed by 2 teaspoons of peppercorns. I'm also going to add 20 cloves. Next, I'm going to add some cinnamon. I've got 3 1-inch sticks of cinnamon here and I'm just going to add them in. I'm going to process this first to break down all of the dry spices. This is coarsely ground now, and to this I'm going to add 3 tablespoons of jaggery. Next, I'm going to add a 1/4 cup of fresh garlic and a 1/4 cup of fresh ginger. I've just cut both into a small dice so it's easier on my food processor. I'm also going to add 1 teaspoon of turmeric powder. If you don't have a stainless steel jar like I do, you can add the turmeric later as it will stain a plastic jar. I'm going to add a 1/2 cup of fried onions and I'm going to add this right in. Now this is a totally optional ingredient, but I love adding fried onions to my rechado. I'm also going to add 1 cup of vinegar. Now Goa vinegar is best, but if you can't find Goa vinegar, you can also use malt vinegar or even a red wine vinegar. I'm also going to add some tamarind. I took a teaspoon of tamarind pulp and I just soaked it in about a 1/2 cup of hot water. I'm going to massage all of that tamarind pulp into the water and I'm going to add that in. Add 1 teaspoon of salt, and now let's process this. This is looking great, but it's still very coarse, so I'm going to process this till smooth. Whenever I'm running my food processor, I like to turn it off at intervals to give my motor a break and a chance to cool down. Add water as required to help grind this as smooth as possible. This is now done. You can store it in an airtight container in the fridge and it'll keep for months. I have 500 grams of shrimp here. This is roughly about a pound. This has already been shelled and deveined, but now I'm going to use my knife and I'm going to butterfly the shrimp. The idea behind this is giving this more surface area for all of that Rechad Masala to get into, but also when I dip it in semolina later, it's going to have a larger surface area and it's going to be a crunchier bite. Add salt to taste and 2 teaspoons of Rechad Masala. You can add more if you wish. I'm going to pan fry these babies and I'm going to start heating up some oil in my pan. Dip each marinated shrimp in some semolina or rava and drop it into the oil. Shrimp does not take a long time to cook. Just cook it on one side and flip it over. Drain on some kitchen towel. I'm just going to finish cooking up the rest of these. here they are in all their crispy golden glory. Serve this with some ketchup or hot sauce, or you could even serve it as a side with your meal, and this is ready to eat. Thank you so much for joining me on Cravings Food Adventures. I really hope you enjoyed this delicious recipe for Rechad fried shrimp. It's such a simple recipe and it's so great to share with your family and friends. Make sure you subscribe to my channel, guys, and don't forget to share my videos with your family and friends and ring the bell so you're notified every time I upload a new video. And be sure to follow me behind the scenes on all of my social channels. I'm on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, and Twitter. Until I see you next time, do take care.